What's up, everybody? It's your boy Orlando, aka King Smitty, and welcome back to my trading journey. Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe. I really appreciate everybody who's been rocking with me so far. We're making our way up to 500 subscribers, and as well, if you are in Jacksonville, Florida, or close, I am hosting my Road to Financial Freedom class on May 4th, 2024, on 1818 Mosley Street. And it's just me introducing how to get started in investing. I'm not gonna go like in super detailed, but I'm gonna let people know how they can get started and the steps that they can take. But today I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about the overall market, as well as IBIT, which I'll get into that shortly. But let's look at this really quick. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. Okay, here it goes. And so looking at this right now, this is the QQQ. And you can see I'm on a weekly chart. I'm going to zoom in. You see these two white lines? So these white lines, the top one is the resistance. The bottom is the support. And you can see it's been trading in that little channel ever since November until recently. March 28th, where it kind of broke out on the downside, right? So that's what we're looking at on the weekly basis. Let's zoom in a little bit to the daily basis. And you can see that the all-time high was $449.34. And then ever since then, you can see down here, the MACD it did cross down to the downward side, and it's been downward trending ever since. You can see the RSI is currently at 48, so it is kind of neutral, even though it's pointing down bullish. But I want you to see this purple line right here. So that purple line is the lower Bollinger Band. And if it goes, no, I'm sorry, I do apologize. That purple line is the 200-day, the 50-day estimated moving average. So if it falls below that purple line, then we could be in line for a downward trend. And I would say the first line of support would be roughly $425, let's say. So if it does drop below that 50-day EMA line, it will drop down to like $425. And then we can expect hopefully a bounce back by then. But a pullback is needed. The stock market, or no stock at all, is meant to go directly up in a straight line. So yeah, I'm definitely looking for a pullback. As it pulls back, this is a perfect time to be getting in a lot of these plays. You'll see some of the plays that you want to get into has just been running up, and once this pullback happens, or correction, or whatever is happening right now, it'd be a nice time to start to average in at that point. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is all just for entertainment purposes, and this is the information that I found on my own research. So yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. Let's see if we can get some more stuff going on this chart. Do we have a... Okay, we'll do a rectangle. Yep, and that's a little, we'll do a light blue. That is a channel that we're kind of going in right now. As you can see, it'll hit the top of this blue box, and then it'll go down, hit the bottom of this blue box, and then it go back to the top of the blue box, and then it hits the bottom of the blue box. So if you want to do like a swing trade, even on a daily time frame, you could easily trade within that box as it fluctuates. But as I said, you want to be careful for that 50-day EMA, because if it does close and confirm below that 50 EMA, you could see a quick drop down. However, if it breaks to the upside, outside of this box, back into the two white lines, that channel that it was already in, we can expect that to continue to go on this upward rise, right? The next stock I want to look at is the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, right? And that is the BlackRock Bitcoin Trust. And the CEO of BlackRock, Larry Fink, he said that IBIT, which is iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, is the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETFs. Yes, that might be a little biased because it is his ETF, but at the same time, you can see right here on this chart, it's already jumped up 100% since February. It's like 2 months, right? And so I bet, if I'm not mistaken, it holds like 269,313 Bitcoins, which is like almost 2,700 Bitcoins up from the previous day, right? And only like roughly 900 Bitcoins are issued out per day. So the BlackRock clienteles are buying 3 times the amount of Bitcoin that are being produced, right? And then when the halving happens, that $900 Bitcoins that is being produced will then be lowered to 450. And if they're already buying like 27, at that point, they might be even buying even more. So they could be buying like at least 8,000 Bitcoins per day once the halving comes. So they're getting to the point where they're trying to buy as much Bitcoin as possible for the long run. And looking at this chart right here, I just want to draw this for you. First, let me get here. I want you to see what I'm seeing. We're going to draw a trend line. We'll start right there. Boom. Matter of fact, I want to change the color. We're going to make it green. I'm going to do another trend line. We'll start right here. Oops. And we'll go right here. Boom. And then look at this. Can I just draw a line? Oh yeah, drawing too. Look at this run up. Look at that run up. I want that to be white. So you see that white line I just drew? Oops. Let me undo that one. Get rid of this drawing tool. Oh crap. I'm sorry. Let me do it one more time for you all. I'm just going to do a trend line. So you see it starts down here and it goes all the way up there. That's the run up. And then it comes down. What it's making is a pennant. This is a bullish pennant in a sense. And what a bullish pennant is, essentially, is a continuation pattern, right? Not financial advice. This is just stuff that I've been studying. So, and let me get this drawing tool out one more time so I want you to see what I predict is going to happen. See, it came down from here, boom, went back up, boom, came down, went up, came down, and it's going to continue to do that, and then it's going to break out, right? Let's get rid of that. And then that's going to break out to the upside. And once that breaks out to the upside, this could easily go, what is that, 41? And the lower of it was 36. I can see easily getting to $50 easily. But I feel like as long as Bitcoin runs, this will run. So short term, I do this, see this ETF going to $50. So if it was like a swing trade, definitely you'd want to get in around the $38. Well, really anything under 40, you'd want to get in and ride that back up. If you're doing like, I don't know if they have options for this just yet, But if you're doing options, once it go up to like the $41 or $40.80, short it back to 39. It's at 39, 38. Buy call options, run it back up to 40. This is options. Of course, like I said, it's not financial advice. It's just my thoughts. But once it breaks out of this bullish pennant, and I want you to look up what a bullish pennant is on Google so you can see exactly how it's set up. But once it breaks out of this to the upside, IBIT is going to fly. It is. But that's just my thoughts, you all, on the overall market, QQQ, as well as the IBIT, iShares Bitcoin Trust, held by BlackRock. Let me know if you have any Bitcoin or Bitcoin ETF. And if you're averaging down on this market, I would really like to know. But for right now, thank you all for rocking with me so far. I appreciate y'all. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Here.